Hello there. Let's start, well, a tad early because I want to look into this moderation issue. Because it really should not be this aggressive. I don't know why. Live chat says basic moderation. I don't know what it could possibly be catching. It does say it's going to hold comments with hashtags and URLs, but those wouldn't be allowed anyways thanks to Nightbot. It would just auto delete them. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry about that, Anna. I hate that you're having to deal with that. I will see what I can do if it gets worse, but I don't know. Alright, let's talk about what's going to be happening over the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Hold on, camera is not centered. There are some developments. Some good and some bad. Okay, why does the camera look like it's not centered? Oh, it's because the monitor has to be like tilt a little bit so I can see the other one perfectly. There we go. Okay. Let me unmute. So, yeah. The last, counting today, the last 3 days, I've had the most normal days, I think, literally all year. Like, since before my initial anxiety attack. I feel incredible. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we're gonna just keep it, low key for a little bit longer. So we'll continue GTA 5, I think, later in the month before Requiem comes out. So probably like the weekend before Requiem comes out, we will play some more GTA 5, try to get as much of that done as possible. Because of that, and because I know GTA 5 is so long, I think we're gonna stick to only the main missions from now on, because it'll just take too long to do all the side content, especially the freaks and strangers and all that. So we're gonna just chill for a little bit longer. This week I already forgot what I had lined up. Anna the Vegan is today. Oh, we are not doing that. Never mind. Let's do prologue on Thursday. I've been wanting to go back to that. So no stream tomorrow, and I'll explain why in a sec. We're gonna move it over to Thursday instead. That's not how you spell prologue, but whatever. Friday will be the game dev stream for this week, and then Saturday will be the Great Bear Challenge. Sunday we are playing Peak with content creators and also Castle. It's Castle's birthday a couple days later, so Castle will be joining as well, and it will be open to other people. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that mod working where you can have 8 people or more than 4 people, I guess. So there'll be room for more. I've invited 4 other people, I think 4 people including Castle. So it would be 5 of us if all of us had joined. And if more join, then that mod should work. Alright. Yeah. Why is there no stream tomorrow? My mom has to go out of the country again for another, not family emergency, but personal matter she has to take care of. It's very sudden. I'm going to take it easy for the next couple of days at the very least, just to acclimate. She will be back very soon though. She'll be back like in a week and a half, so it won't be for too long. She knows she already has a return date. That being said, that's why we need to take it easy for a little bit longer, just to make sure my stress levels stay down. My anxiety is under control. I have a therapy appointment for later this month, the 25th. I have a psychiatrist appointment in March. Things are under control, but I still need to go see professionals for all this anxiety stuff. But like I said earlier, I've had 3 amazing days for the most part where I feel incredible, like I'm back to normal, but we still got to keep it easy for a little bit. I've done some decent work on videos, so hopefully I can get a video out later this week. We'll see. But welcome, Castle Anna. I think Daniel was in here earlier. I don't remember. Jake's here. Welcome, Jake. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me pull up the document for this. Doo-doo-doo. Brent. Welcome, Brent. Where is it? Is it under challenges? I think it is. Jesus, that's bright. Alright, well, Anna the Vegan, what the hell is this challenge? So this is actually part of a tournament. Let me make sure nothing's changed. I don't think so. Still active, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot part of this story for this challenge is that there's like it's not real, but it's a hidden prepper bunker in Sundered Pass. So the whole point is Anna's trying to prove her worthy and trying to get into the bunker. So basically, Anna the Vegan is vegan. She has asthmatic as well. So she can't eat meat. She can't have any animal products at all. Not because of pacifism, but because of a meat allergy. So she cannot consume, meaning she cannot eat anything with meat or a meat product. So she's not entirely vegan because she can eat honey, but she can't eat anything relating to an animal. She can wear leather and other animal products as clothing, but it's the consuming of the animal product that is not allowed. Because of her asthma, she cannot have open flames near her. So no flares, no torches, no campfires, no fireplaces, no open flames of any kind. We can use the flare gun. There's nothing in here about that. We can climb the ropes. There's nothing here about that. We can use the lantern. We can use any enclosed and ventilated cooking system, like a potbelly stove or a 6-slot stove. Anything that's fully closed and ventilated is fair game. We're not allowed to kill animals. We're still passive, regardless of whether we're vegan for pacifism or not. We're still passive, so we cannot kill or injure any animals. If it registers a kill, that means it's a disqualified run. So we can't really enter struggles. It's very risky. I have the pry bar just in case, but like we can't. Even that's risky. It can possibly kill the wolf. 3 feats allowed. No mods allowed. No safe scumming. We start in Desolation Point. When we enter Sundered Pass, we have 4 days to take 3 photographs for the 3 different categories. No accelerants allowed. We play as Astrid. No cheat death. Okay, that about covers it. But here we are for the finale. Castle, don't get mad at me for when you see my saves. Anyways. Yes, Daniel, how's it going? What's up? Oh, why is it so bright in here? Okay, so we decided last time we are at Field 31. We're gonna do a little renovation here at North Charters. This is the terminal. So can we move this to get it out of the way? Yeah. What if we put this here? Trying to decide where I want the picture to be, like right here. But we gotta remember it's a square, so it's gonna be cut off a little bit. Kind of want to put this sign up here. I think I want to get like this view right here. Maybe not the door. So like, well, right. We gotta be back a bit, and we gotta be. The picture's gonna be in the middle. The square in the middle. I love the posters in view. That's great. Oh, let's get rid of these. If I put a cup of coffee there, will that even be visible? Right, we can't put it near this stupid... No, nothing on there would be visible. Okay. Then we can forget about that then. Oh, you know what? Ooh, let's find the flask that's supposed to be here. That will be visible. Indeed, indeed. Where are the locations for this thing? I know there's one out here somewhere. I think it's in the radio or the guard shack here. Wide Web got... Did you not read what my saves said? There was a new one for 1,000 days. Anyways. What should I draw? I don't know, Daniel. I remember when I said I'm not really good at improvising things when you ask questions. I don't know what to tell you what to draw. I just don't know.
This'll come in handy.
Where are the flask spawns here? I know there's one in there and in there. Where are the other ones? No, I didn't lose it. I can't bear to reopen it and continue. It's still there. It's a backup, but I just can't. I'm just so tired of that save. And I'm trying to do something different for that, for the new 1,000 day run. I am basically making my own achievements. Yeah, we can still use that time away. I made a list of achievements for each region that need to be done in there in order to actually be done with the run. To hopefully extend things. Hello, Thomas. How are you doing? Where the hell is this flask? Anyone know? I know you can get a flask from the toolboxes, but there's supposed to be a static one. I don't remember where the other spawn points are. No, nothing. We don't really need that. Well... No. There's really no point. Is it in the main hangar? How am I doing on food? I should probably search for some food. My least favorite thing to do. Search through the stupid filing cabinets. In any safe... Well, no, there's a static spawn point on the airfield somewhere. That's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, there might be... It might be in a vehicle. I want to find the static flask because I want to put it in the frame for the photo. And I want it to be the one that's here. Because the one I have is from Desolation Point. I didn't bring the woodworking tools, did I? Did I even have any? Oh, I guess I never even brought any. So I guess, like, yeah. Proper safe house is kind of out of the question. Unless I go to the ZOC. But this is an additional rule that I tacked onto this challenge for myself. I think going into the ZOC and Ash Canyon should be a disqualification. Because Anna has asthma. Ash Canyon is called Ash Canyon for a reason, and the ZOC is full of chemical poison in the air. So I don't think that it should be allowed. I'm not saying that other people should be disqualified for it. It's just an additional challenge I'm adding to onto my run specifically.
I think I can use this.
I'm making it just a little more difficult for myself because I don't think I should be able to go into those regions for those specific reasons, like the asthma part. Yeah, where is this flask? Guess I should set up a little base for now. Oh, where is that building? It's over there by the past the plane. Wait, there's a sequel to My Eyes? Where? Oh, it could spawn at Mindful Cabin? I thought it was only at the airfield. Well, I'm not going all the way out there just for a flask. We'll just use the one I have. I don't even know if it's here. Or if it can be here. Oh, my ears. My ears! Yeah, no sound commands today, by the way, everyone. Sorry about that. Mostly because this is a, this is for a tournament, and I don't want the tournament, you know, the judges or the whatever. The judges have to go through these VODs and listen to sound effects from random shit throughout the whole series. Well, can't use that. That'd be illegal.
Getting kind of heavy.
No beef jerky. Yeah, maybe there's something wrong with your account? That's so weird. Why is it specifically targeting Anna? Huh. I might have to disable YouTube auto moderation if it keeps doing that. Alright, let's check those vehicles over here. Now we gotta think about the other pictures too. This one I have to do some prep work ahead of time, but I'm trying to like figure out what do I want to do for the other pic. Is there something floating over there? What do I want to do for the other pictures? There was something floating there. Because we have the nature one, like the vista, and then the animals one. So we need to essentially create or find a good like vista to like view. Let me read what it says specifically. I now that we're at the point where we're gonna be taking the picture soon. That's not the fucking thing. My eyes. So let's see. Capture the most striking photo of wildlife. The most breathtaking landscape or vista captured on your trek. The most use of item placement, floor art, or safe house customization. So those are the 3 descriptions. Okay. So we need like a vista of sorts, or a view of something. I don't know.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Dude, where is this flask? It better not be a Mindful Cabin. I might have to look it up. There's no, you know, rule against it. I'm just gonna look at the map. Where's the airfield map? Okay, there's one spawn at the terminal, one at the guardhouse. Oh no, there's one on Drift Island, and one at Mindful Cabin. So we are shit out of luck. Yeah, we're not gonna get that one, so we're just not gonna do that. We're just gonna use the flask that I have. Alright, so we can also do floor art, which I'm not sure what exactly that would constitute. Because the view is going to be like that, basically. Let's get this art over there. Kind of like in the same format it was over here. Here, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even... Well, actually, yeah, hold on. Yeah, that looks great. Look at that. You got the little candy machine there. There's no way to drop that, is there? No, not with that power. And, you know, the ability to do that. We definitely need more. We need more, for sure. Oh, how do we get rid of that? There we go. Looks good, looks good. Could use more, we could use something else up there, I think. And of course we need a glimmer fog, which is, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, you might not be able to run mods on Steam Deck? What the hell was the point of the Steam Deck then? What was the point of it?
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm disabling auto mod. Let me look this up actually. YouTube holding chat comments for review for no reason. Nope. Don't see anything about it, unfortunately. Okay. We'll just let Nightbot do all the work. That's certainly not gonna have any negative consequences. Hopefully. Trying to see if I can find a better aviation hat or whatever it's called. But no. Alright, let me loot the Helmet Choppers. Now, would this get me banned? Oh, missed it. I don't think so. Hey,
Well, this
it's
stuff
been
will
in the
come in
game
handy.
for 3 years. If Hinterland hasn't fixed it in that time, they're never going to fix it. It's just a little exploit to loot the containers that you can't look back towards. The fact that there's even loot in there means it's supposed to be lootable. But Hinterland just hasn't fixed it. Oh, but sure, they had plenty of time to redo the interior of the helicopters. But no time whatsoever to fix a little exploit. Anyways. Oh no! I actually kind of needed this, but not now. This is the worst time for this. Ooh, why is it yellow all of a sudden? Anyone else taste the rainbow all of a sudden? Well, let's get a sense for what our picture's gonna look like. Oh, and there goes the horizon. With the lights on, yeah, this look kind of nice. What's causing the color fluctuation? I don't think it's the light. Because I know the glimmer fog causes, like, colored electrostatic charges in the air. See, like, right there? I guess that's the light. See, yeah, that yellow right there.
I think I need to work out.
It's usually a random color. Dude, one of these days, this fucking machine is gonna ignite the atmosphere. It's gonna electrocute everything and everyone on the planet. Oh, I did not check this. Hello, Nadia. How are you
This will
doing?
come in handy.
Thank you for joining. So we should be able to use the forge, hopefully. It does follow the same criteria as the potbelly stove, which I know is fair game. So we can use the forge downstairs to warm up some teas, or make the teas, I guess. Let me know if it's still trying to moderate the chat, but it shouldn't be able to
Anymore.
at this point. I'm looking for...
Man, I could use a drink.
Excuse me. So, question. How do you get the helicopter out of here? Now, I'm no expert on helicopters, but this doesn't look like it's, like, you know, it can be taken out of the hangar. Listen, we're gonna get insomnia anyways. I'm just gonna sleep here. No, I don't, the hockey jersey would be kind of cool to have in frame. Let's eat. Well, I guess I'm out of water, so let's just go ahead and eat those since they're salty. Now, we should have plenty of food. I'm gonna definitely leave a little bit behind because we're gonna need it for when we come back. We're gonna end up ending the challenge here. I don't want that. Yeah, we're gonna end up ending the challenge here. Because we're gonna take that last photo here.
I think I can use this.
Sonic Chaotix case files? No. Also, I've not been looting the hatches on these. Anything in here? Okay, we do have a chance of getting a flask here, but I don't remember what color it is.
Take it.
I think it might be the red one. No, no, no. The red one comes from the safe. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that was the perfect amount. Except it's going to leave behind a container for 0 liters for some reason. John Cena breaks through the walls. Are you sure about that? Snack? Nope. Please give me the stupid aviator cap now. A better one. I don't want to have to fix the one I have. Whoa. Careful there. That's sparks. Dude, I wonder what this electrical storm would do to Bender from Futurama. Since we know he has a thing for electric sparks. It would probably end in disaster. Honestly, Bender would probably date the machine. I wouldn't be surprised.
I need to find a place to rest.
He'd totally date the machine from Rudiger's project. Do we have insomnia? Nope. Let's remedy that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, why do I have flares? No, so far it doesn't seem like Glimmer Fog affects animals. It just makes them normal, I guess. Stop it. Oh, and drop this and these, because we already have plenty. Oh, you know what? Let me make some tea while I'm here. And give me that. We've got potatoes. We got some food upstairs. Yeah, we'll be fine. Can't use that. That won't work, silly. Oh, right, we can't use the torch method. Fun. Yeah, I saw that you've been having a rough few days, Castle. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, hopefully just take it easy and hopefully you know what to do to help with your anxiety. I'm sorry to hear that you're having those attacks again. Mushy? Yeah, we'll leave these here for now. I should probably prepare these, right? Oh no.
I am too tired to think straight.
We'll just take some damage for now. It's fine, it's fine. Nothing too serious. We are gonna need these though for it's under pass. And this is food for now. I think I'll leave the potatoes because we don't really have time to do that. These will be from when we're at the airfield, and if we're in dire need of food. I'm gonna leave this as well. Because we should be fine with just the porridge and all these snacks. I'll leave this as well. Okay. I think so, Nadia. I don't honestly remember the last time I really looked at that. It should. Okay, we have plenty of coffee. We didn't get full-blown insomnia. No, we did not. Okay. What are you chopping? It's oats. Am I chopping the water? I may need to boil some water. There should be some water upstairs, but let me see what I can do here. Where's the coal? Where's the coal? Where's the coal? It should be in this corner. Oh my god. Nope. I may look into redoing that challenge, potentially. The expanded whiteout. Okay, so I could do a liter of water. Yeah, perfect. And then the next time we cook, which, remember, we gotta plan this ahead of time because we can't really cook everywhere. Between here and the camera, the only place we can really cook is, I think, we might be able to cook in the cabin, the lone cabin, down in the lower level of the region. But we're gonna not go there. We're probably gonna avoid that. Because we gotta go the long way around, unfortunately. And if we want to avoid timberwolves, we can't really, you know, go the route through the road. We've got to go the other way. Perfect. Bedtime. Oh, look at that.
This
Cursed.
will come in handy.
Cursed jacket. Let's not do that. Soda. Another soda. Midnight soda. Okay, let's go to bed. Oops. And yeah, we can't cook in transfer pass at all. It's not possible. Because the only stove that we have is a fireplace, and that's off limits. Okay. We'll take one last little look-see over at the, what's it called? What's it called? Words are hard sometimes. Terminal. Christ almighty. Let's look at the terminal and see. Actually, let me look around the hangar first. See if we can find. Who turned off lights? Find something we can post up there at the terminal building, like a nice sign, or I don't know, something else to add to that scene. I don't remember if the phone was in view. I think it is. Ooh. Well, no. I think that's better for like the hangar. I never really like looked at this hangar properly. They have like spare parts for the planes and helicopters here. That's crazy. Never noticed that before. They have spare truck tires too? I'm assuming that's an engine for something. No, nothing really screams welcome to Field 31. So we already have a lamp over there. Got plenty of lamp. We're not a moth, so we don't need any more lamp. Oh yeah, bullets? Oh, we are... Nah, right. It's underpass. Never mind, hold on to those. Teddy bear? Oh! Yes, teddy bear! Why am I searching the trash? Okay. That's the only, like, painting-looking thing. Let me search for food. As much as I hate searching these. Yes, it's like if a kid is here visiting,
Nobody needs
going on a flight, or I guess they would be arriving? Ooh. What's better? Well, this, right? That would be 2 and 1.5. Yeah, it would be better than that. Gotta repair it though, that's the problem. Have you seen Pluribus, Toasty? No, I have not. Yeah, we can't use flares. Can't use torches. Or anything like that. See, I didn't want to have to do this, but... And we can't save scum if it fails. But we're good. Let me make sure everything is as fixed as possible, at least the good stuff. Fack. Okay. There we go. We're gonna be heading into Sunderpass. Let's try to be as warm as possible. Kitty sleeping. Oh, it's adorable. Damn, this airfield's kind of bland, but to be fair, this upper area I think is only for employees, so it makes kind of some sense. I don't even think customers would be allowed in here, so they can't imagine them having like anything fun and exciting to put up on the walls. We might need that. Oh my god. Right on schedule. Well. Oh well. So let me drop these. We don't need them. So we got this. Oh, that's 5. I've been meaning to get rid of that command, not command, timer on Nightbot, because that one doesn't make sense anymore. Kirk's here, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. How's your Anna the Vegan challenge going? I haven't finished it yet. So I need to watch parts 2 and 3. I left crumbs in this one. Okay. How are we doing here? Okay, we're good on cloth. Let's say hi to the shower rabbit. It's there. Screw it. Nope, no shower rabbit this time. I'll take this. And I'll take that. That's a lot of water. We're gonna have to leave some of this behind.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
There's nothing here, sadly. I can take the slippery when wet sign. But no, I don't think that'll look good for the picture. See, that plant would be great if it wasn't dead. Screw you. That's vegan. That's vegan. This is also vegan. Vegan. Well, actually, that last one might not necessarily be vegan, but for the challenge's sake, it is vegan, apparently. It is complete. Got it. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm taking my time getting to the camera because I know there's no time limit beforehand. So right now I'm setting up my my little safe house scene for the picture, and then I'm gonna head out and get the camera. But I think we're ready. It's just I was trying to find something else to put, like, in the view for the photo. I'll show you what I'm gonna do in a little bit. Oh, you know what? We can get some photos from Transfer Pass and maybe the weather station. Yeah, that might be where we find our stuff. Okay. I really don't want to go back down to the basement. Get out of here. We don't need you. So let's do this. We'll need the tea, but I don't think we need that much because we're in the bar territory. There. Okay, we got to travel 25 kilograms or less, or 35. Sorry. Yeah, once we are fully rested, we should be good to go. We're only slightly over. Not that bad. Once we get to the camera, then we have the photo contest portion, where we have to not pastime. Where we have to take 3 photos, and the winners of those categories will get like rewards. It's like gifted subs, I guess, for Twitch, or bits for Twitch. I don't know if they're gonna do the YouTube equivalent, but I don't really care that much. So not only do you have like the main challenge, which is being vegan and you know, being careful with inhalant, so you can't like use certain items, you can't like cook in certain locations. Okay, we are set. The second part is the photography contest challenge, whatever you want to call it. So there's see, I wasn't sure if you have to do all 3, so I thought, you know what, I'll do all 3 just to avoid being disqualified. But I don't think you have to. I can't imagine it. Well, I'll take one of you. Oh yeah, these are gonna go bad fast. Poage. Yeah, just leave that. All right, let me go check out the. Oh, shoot. Well, we don't need this. We already have a radio, kind of. Don't need this. That. Let's go put that over there. Yeah, I want to show Kirk my little safe house scene. I didn't use woodworking tools for this at all, though. So I feel like whoever uses the woodworking tools and really, you know, takes their time with the challenge will probably win this. But I didn't want to do transfer pass because I feel like most people would do transfer pass. And I didn't want to have to go back to lower grade bear because it would probably take too much time. There we go. Or would it be better on the floor? So it's going to be like roughly this view of the front desk here for the terminal. And hopefully I can get a glimmer fog to trigger. Well, I guess I can force an aurora, which would then force a glimmer fog after. And I want to add some more pictures up here and down there if possible. We've got these signs, which are perfect. This little gumball machine, the Field 31 sign, North Charters. Oh, look at that. Too big. But it's an option. Oh, we could add a clock to it. No. There. We'll touch it up before I take the picture. But there. That's what I'm gonna end up doing for that part. Let's get out of here before a glimmer fog or aurora shows up. You know, one of those famous daytime auroras. I should hear what Torontoian sounds like. I don't know what that means. You can go watch Kirk's videos on the challenge to find out what his pictures were. Don't spoil the fun. Yeah, it's unfortunate you couldn't turn in something like that, but because you use mods to make those, technically. Somewhere, isn't it like right there? I think that's the little window to get out of here. I brought my bedroll, right? You know what I just realized? I have all these teas. I can't even warm them up. I won't be able to warm them up until I get to the weather station. I think we're just gonna skip... The hell? We're just gonna skip the cabin. We're gonna skip the cabin entirely. Even though we're gonna pass by it. I don't feel like going down all the way. I don't remember if that cabin has a usable... No, it has a potbelly, right? I think it's a 1 slot. Yeah, I think it's a 1 slot. Let me grab more of these just in case. Well, now I want to check the cabin. Yeah, let's check the cabin then. I mean, technically the cabin is like right there on the way. Because you have rope climbs to get up to the path. Past the cave with Frosty. So you don't technically need to do... It's not really a detour. I can just go down real quick before I do the rope climb. This better be it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that cabin has a 1 slot. That's all I really need. No, we're not going to. We're not going into Frosty's cave. Why would I do that? We can't get into combat. Why would I intentionally go into a cave with a wolf in it? That's why we're going left when we enter the region, not right. Because right will take me directly into Timberwolf Central. Left is clear, except for a couple wolves, but we can deal with that. We can just scare them. And there might not even be wolves. Might get lucky and there won't be a single wolf. I might have to sleep in the cave with Frosty just to get some energy after those red planks. But Frosty should not go all the way up to where you are. See, this would make for a great vista picture. During an aurora, or, well, maybe not glimmer fog. During an aurora. But too bad we really can't... Well... We could do it, actually. It could be the last picture. We're not going in the transition cave. Why does everyone think I'm going into the transition cave? Does it look like I'm going to the transition cave right now? No. I'm probably going to go in there just to sleep for a little bit, but that's it. We're not going all the way towards Frosty. Yeah, I know there's a way to go up here, but I just don't know if you can get all the way past, like, the point of no return up ahead. Yeah, we're not going in the transition cave. It would be nice, but I don't think the journey would be any shorter. I think it's more or less the same length. Yeah, see, like, even if you could goat your way up to this area, there's a there's a point of no return here. I don't think you can get up this. I think I've seen a video of someone goating up to this next area from the region entrance. But, like, that's not really going to help you. My leg. Oh god. My leg. Look at all this food that we don't have time to grab. And look at that. We're here. I need one more acorn. We're good on mushrooms. Hello, interestingly placed acorn trees. The most difficult acorn trees to get to. So 2. Let me just get 2 more to round this up. Unless there... Okay, so there's 3 here. No, it'd be an odd number. Well, even number, but it would be 2 out of 4. Yeah, we'll leave those 2 behind. Can we... Yeah. Just tap it. Just tap it and you'll be fine. Give the button a little love tap. Alright, let's take a little nap. Transfer pass. It's gonna be a long journey over to the cabin. Yeah, we can probably make it to the cabin today. But again, once we enter Sunder Pass, we are on a 4-day timer. I think I'm going to take my photo here. And just make it ptarmigans, but I don't know what we're going to do that's, like, unique. I might try throwing some stones to try to scare the ptarmigans and see if I can catch one mid-flight. I think that'd be pretty cool. I would also love to do the Aurora ptarmigan, but that's really difficult to trigger. And not guaranteed to even happen. Cookie Wookie teddy bear? That's just the name of a teddy bear. That's not brain rot. Do you understand what brain rot is? It's just internet nonsense. Cookie Wookie was the name of a teddy bear. That's not nonsense. Yo, broski, 2 2s in my word fam. You're banned. Okay, to the cabin. Oh, yeah, look, see? You can take some of these easily. There aren't many pictures of the airfield itself. You know, woodworking tools would be really helpful because then we can take pictures of the airfield or of the far territory in general and frame them and have them in the background. But we don't have time for that. We don't have woodworking tools either. Sadly, the only ones within reach right now are the zone, but I don't want to go in the zone. I don't think those should be legal because the zone for this challenge really shouldn't be accessible. Where's the way out of here? Is it up here? Hey, I seem to be lost. Shut up. Oh, it's this way, isn't it? No, that's the way to the ZOC. I am turbo lost. Hold on, where's that sign? Hello? Oh, was I on the right path? I'm just being an idiot. I knew it was on the... Actual moron. There are Aurora ptarmigans. Because ptarmigans, I don't know, they're different. They seem to be a little special. They don't necessarily disappear like other animals do. I think you normally have to make them fly away if you're near them. And an Aurora triggers, but they start glowing. I've had an Aurora ptarmigan before in a I think it took it in a screenshot. It was on stream, I think. Yeah, just a lone ptarmigan that had not disappeared yet. It was too close to me to do that, I think. I think it normally have to be far away enough for it to unrender. And the ptarmigan was glowing. That would be an incredible picture. And of course it would be all on video to show that it's not a hack or anything. It's just a teeny tiny exploit. A little bug that the game has. And in, you know, as backup, I'll just take something else, but they do hide, but like, yeah, the ptarmigans have to either like disappear if they're far away enough or fly away if you scare them. This ptarmigan was just sitting there. I think he was just broken because it was out during an aurora and it wasn't supposed to. And it was glowing like a wolf. I think technically all the animals can technically glow because they're all just a child of a master blueprint or prefab in Unreal or in Unity terms. They all have the glow decal on them, but not all of the animals are supposed to be out during an aurora. Only the prey, or the predators. They would still have the glow, they just don't have the behaviors to act during an aurora. So that's probably why the ptarmigan had a stroke and just sat there. That would be a cool photo though, I would love that. I think it's just a weird quirk with the ptarmigans, because they're different. They're a little different for sure. They're extra special, little borbs. Forgot about this. We're going to be doing quite a few rope climbs, so we're probably going to take a lot of energy drinks and coffees. Hopefully I have enough. 5 energy drinks, 4 coffees. I think 2 stims. We'll be fine. So now I'm curious, if you kept your eyes on a deer or a rabbit, like you were close enough to them for them to not unrender, and you just kept your eyes on them so that they stayed within frame, would they eventually start glowing? Or would they just straight up disappear off your screen? That's what I'm wondering about. Like, I'm curious. Could the same thing happen to them? Because the Aurora Glow should be on their prefab, like I said. Because they're all just children of a master prefab for the AI. I hate these long transition sections. It's so dumb. I liked it better when we could just skip them. Because I guess they designed them to be shorter. But now, more recent regions have been intentionally designed with these long-ass transitions. For no reason. Also, what do you mean? Ptarmigan aren't prey. They're predators. Would humans glow? I don't know. We need to wait till episode 5 to learn about that. I mean, we can't see each other. Or like ourselves, like during an aurora, we can't really see our skin. Can we? It's not easy. But maybe I should clarify this in a misconceptions video in the future. Unfortunately, I already wrote and recorded the next one. But the idea of the animals glowing, that is not scientifically possible, I don't think. So it's almost entirely likely that it is just a creative liberty they took to let the player know that there's something different about these animals, you know? Like a new player plays the game and they're playing at night and they get an aurora. Ooh, pretty lights in the sky. Oh, look, the animals are glowing, and they don't realize that they are in extreme danger. It's supposed to signify that the auroras have triggered and that the animals have transformed under that energy. But the glow itself canonically and scientifically shouldn't be there. It's a gameplay effect, essentially. Am I going the right way? Moo-moos need a hug. Moo-moos are not predators, but do they stick around for auroras? I don't remember. I don't think so, right? They're technically prey, but they're also not predators. They're in their own category, and I think we need to expand that category in Black Frost. Moo-moos, mooses, or meese, or whatever you want to call them, are in the asshole category. And I think we need another animal in the asshole category in Black Frost. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, it's not a goose, but I introduced to you the goose. It looks kind of like a goose. Oh shit, that's not where it goes. Ankle. The goose. That was one of my suggestions for Black Frost for new editions. It would be perfect for the game. And it can go in the asshole category. And all it does is swoops down in the air from the air to try to ruin your clothing. Okay, timer has started. Okay, a couple hours before nighttime. Timer has started. Let's drink one of these. We're on a 4-day timer now. What day is it? 15. I don't remember what time we started, but day 15. So the challenge ends on day 19, regardless if I'm done or not. Alright, we are not going that way, because that way leads to hell on Earth. We're going this way. Yes, yeah. I need to make a note of that. Maybe I'll put that in the next video. That might deserve its own topic. I was going to do like a bonus to this one, but I've already recorded it. We'll make it a separate entry in the next video, which will come out sometime later this year, I'm guessing. Yeah, I thought the mooses stayed outside. Moose stayed outside during an aurora, but I guess not. All right, everyone, keep an ear and eye out for wolves. Timber, regular or otherwise. Oh my god, wolves! I'm kidding. Gotta be running though. We are in a timer. The cabin should be just up that hill. See, if we run out of food, we got plenty of food here, but it's time consuming to grab. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking we're just gonna skip the cabin. The cabin is literally on the way. I'm an idiot. At least we can sleep there, but we'll see if we can cook there. I'm just not quite sure about that yet. TikTok? Yeah, TikTok. We are on a timer. 4-day timer. Maybe I should have timed this with morning time. That way we can have the full day ahead of us. But I guess we're gonna have to sleep for now. Or we can travel at night to get to the weather station. I don't want to really risk it with a picture of a wolf. Shot. Wands and only shoot a moose with an arrow and it despawned with the arrow in mid-flight. The moose despawned? Oh, and the arrow went with. Interesting. Hello, knock knock. FBI, open up. Oh, good. Okay, we have a 2-slot. Wow, this place is a mess. So we can warm up here, warm up some teas here in the morning. Open! See, now why can't we just take a heavy hammer to this? Come on, game. Yeah, we can't use that. But we can use this. Okay. Wow, that's literally it. It was a granola bar and a toolbox. And a book. Great. I don't know why I took that coffee. Idiot. I'll drink one of these. Oh, I got this emergency burdock I've been saving. The moose despawn is the Aurora kicked in? That's hilarious. I hope I haven't accidentally munched on a bag of beef jerky, because they look so similar to the chips. Okay. Please no Aurora or Glimmer Fog. At least not yet. Oh my god. Well, now we can't go outside and travel at night. That's out of the picture. Come on. Come in. Come in. End already. Oh my god, this is the latest Aurora I've seen in a while. That's fine. We're just gonna cook now. I don't even know why I have this. I know there are some potbelly stoves outside, but when are we gonna run across into one at this point? Probably never. Because I know, like,
Come on, little fire.
there's a couple burned down buildings that have the Potbelly still available. But I don't think those buildings were put in the FAR territory at all.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. Warm these up. Grab that. Can't grab a torch, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? We will need, probably need more coffee. There we go. I'll drink that one in a little bit. Let's go. Oh wow, the glimmer fog, the roar is still going. You can still hear the effects.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'm in danger. Do I need tinder? I don't even know. Where's that bag of potatoes? Oh, I didn't get the bag of potatoes. Fun. Oh god, go. The wolves. I hear them already. Aurora dirty families are the worst. Did you watch, I think it was the end, it was Interloper Volume 3, the end of the first part. I had to deal with Aurora Timberwolves as I was entering Coastal Highway. That was fun. I technically haven't finished that series officially. It's kind of more or less just, you know, not getting continued because I don't feel like it. I haven't played Interloper in a hot minute. Ankle. Thank you. Let's drink our warm coffee. Kirk has to go. Good night, Kirk. Thank you for joining. Ankle. Ankle. Oh, thank goodness.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
It's gone now. An early morning aurora would make for a good photo, though. For sure. Now, is there another rope climb? Yep. There it is. Of course there is. I have to play bumper cars. That's hilarious. Other animals to introduce. Lynx. See, wouldn't a lynx just be a better version of the cougar? Wouldn't it be like a cougar, but like not as deadly? That'd be better. Birds of prey. Don't we already have that with the crows? They're not really... Oh. Prey. Yeah. The ptarmigan. Kind of. Yeah. I think we need a bird of predator. Beavers would be cool. I think that does make sense for the setting. For Northern Ontario. Rats and mice would be interesting too. And I'm not sure about cats. I feel like cats just wouldn't survive. Especially not after a year. But I don't know. Show me a cat to prove me wrong. That survives an apocalypse. Like a house cat, not like a freaking cougar. Anyone familiar with Far Cry? Did, maybe Castle. Castle, did, Peaches survive through Far Cry New Dawn? I don't think Peaches was around after that point, right? Is that the name of the cat? Yeah. Yeah, because the cheeseburger was the bear, I think. Did Peaches survive? They're more like a bobcat. Okay. If we had some more mischievous animals, like I mentioned earlier, the goose being a little asshole and dive bombing you and tearing up your clothes, trying to eat something that you're eating, that would be kind of cool. But if we had some more mischievous animals, that would be cool. Okay, that was close enough. Homeless cats? Oh god, oh god. Okay, that dealt with one. Is it 50 years? I thought it was like 10 years. Alright, never mind, because Peaches does not survive that. Well, maybe she survived for a little bit, but we don't know if she's still alive. I don't think she would have survived through the New Dawn then. I should replay that, because I technically never finished it on stream. I don't think I want to go backwards, though. I don't think I want to play 4, 3, or Primal or anything like that. But if I were to play Far Cry, I would probably play 5 again, and then New Dawn. And then after that, I don't know, because I don't have any more of them, and I refuse to buy any more of them. Ubisoft is just garbo. Also, was 6 any good? I don't really remember hearing anything about it. Like, the only hype around that was because Giancarlo Esposito was supposed to be the main bad guy, and he's an incredible actor, but that was like the only thing I heard about that game, hype-wise. So New Dawn is where one of the... It's so weird what they did with 5. 5 branches off into different endings. Obviously, they all do. But New Dawn is the ending... Is the sequel to 5, but during the nuclear apocalypse ending for 5. It's like they pulled a Saints Row. You play through Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, and they have the 5 different endings. One of the endings is what created Agents of Mayhem, which is a terrible game apparently. But some of those characters come back. It's just a different universe. And then the Saints Row reboot is technically another one of those Gat Out of Hell endings. The reboot game. That's what New Dawn is. It's just one of the endings from 5, and they kept going with that story. And it's the nuclear apocalypse story. I'm assuming 6 is in a different universe, so New Dawn is not canon. It's just a spin-off. 6 is an ending that branches from something else. I don't know what the other endings are for 5. I know there's an ending where you just don't arrest him. What's his face? I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the ending for 5, but like, who cares? No one plays those games for story at this point. Like, not since 3 at the very least. One ending where you just don't even arrest whatever his face is, the Jared Leto looking ass. The other ending, I think you do arrest him, and I think that leads to the nuclear apocalypse for some reason. And then another ending, I think there's a third one. There's multiple endings. I'm sorry, what? You heard me. Cluck, 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 cluck. Hello. How's it going? I've got to go, little barb. Ooh. Ooh. Might take a couple pictures. Joseph Seed, yeah. Yeah, I just remember him because he looked like Jared Leto at the time. I mean, he still kind of looks like Jared Leto. Oh god, there's PDA in the chat right now. Y'all better get a room. Yeah, Far Cry just doesn't feel good. I enjoyed 4, but like 3 was the last one that actually was a good game, in my opinion. In that series. I think they just had a fluke with 3 and Blood Dragon or whatever it's called. And then after that, I just don't even think they even captured what made 3 so good. Like, Far Cry really did feel like, you know, it was supposed to be a story-focused game with some action. And they kind of lost that part, the story focus, along the way. I think they tried to make the villains, you know, as good as Voss, but Pagan Min and whatever his name is, Joseph C, just weren't as good. Like, nowhere near as good. We got a rune. Ah, Falcon, got it. That'll steal your meat if you leave it outside. Yeah, that's what I want the goose to do. Well, maybe not meat, but it'll steal something. Or tear your clothes up. Tear you a new one. That sort of thing. Yeah, like, yeah. We need a category of animals that just... They're just known as assholes. That's all they do. They do awful shit to you. Without killing you or whatnot. They steal your food. They ruin your clothes. They just attack you, maybe scratch you a little bit, then run away. That sort of thing. Nadia, foxes needed. Yeah, I don't think they'll add foxes, even though it's not their logo anymore. I think they still have a soft spot for the fox. Ooh, actually, this would be a good view right here. I kind of like this little corridor with the Canadian flag. The secret ending where it just ends in 10 minutes after starting the game. Is that the one you're talking about? But yeah, geese. Get on it, Hinterland. Add in a goose in Black Frost.
I hate being cold, 'cause it really do.
Literally all it does is just swoop down. Maybe it'll take a dump on you and damage your clothing. Maybe it'll steal your sandwich out of your hand. Maybe it'll tear your shirt or something. Or jacket, whatever. That's all it does. It's just an asshole. Similar to the moose, but the moose is a lot worse. The goose could be the answer to the moose. At least a smaller scale moose. Why does everything that end with an OOSE? Why are they like terrible things? Like moose, goose, noose? Anything else? I don't think so. Why are they all ending basically with the same letters, but they're just like terrible things to think about? Because the moose and the goose are assholes, I guess. Even in nature without the auroras, mooses are pretty, you know, pretty mean. Don't mess with Canada gooses. If there's one thing I'm gonna take away from, oh right, if there's one thing I'm gonna take away from Letterkenny is don't mess with Canada gooses. We don't have time for this. What am I doing? All right.
Perfect.
Got it. Reloading. Oops. Grab a fresh one. Scoop. Nope, that's illegal. Awesome, we can cook here. Give me these. We got plenty of food. Let me cook this potato, maybe some more porridge. We can at least warm up the one porridge after we cook it. But after that, it's so weird that we can't warm up porridges again. It just feels illegal. Like, why can't we warm up porridges again after they've been cooked? Oh, I guess who didn't actually... yep. Who didn't actually use the warm teas? This idiot. I think that's it. Yeah, let's not lollygag here. Do a little potato cook. Yeah, I do need tinder. Okay. I'll make you stinky? What? What was that?
Come on, little fire.
Please don't. I haven't showered yet today. I have found though that
Perfect.
showering before going to bed has been really helpful for being able to go to bed and sleep without, you know, because I've noticed that a lot of my
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
finally, a lot of my anxiety attacks took place right as I was going to bed. I don't know why. And I kept track of that on my phone. But yeah, showering before going to bed, like an hour or two, it's really calming. It helps a lot. Maybe that's something that you can use, Castle, if you haven't done that already. That might help. Yeah, we'll harvest that. But yeah, it's a lot easier to just like not worry about it, and then after I'm done with the stream, go shower, relax for a little bit, hang out with family, and then I'm ready to go to bed. And I'm all clean and calm. The warm water feels incredible on you, and then bedtime. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I think no more midday showers, only evening showers. Poage? No, dude, that's every hunter in the world. Wait, why? What happened? The comment was retracted. Now I want to know. Reminds me about a video of two idiots getting close to a moose. Despite repeatedly being warned not to, they ended up being chased by the moose. Oh, that's hilarious. See, some would say that that's, you know, natural selection. And I agree. We need people dumb enough to do dumb things so that we know that it's a dumb thing to do. Sure, some people will get hurt doing it, but that's natural selection. It's not rocket science. It's just natural selection. Stinky as, oh, as in, yeah, it could attract, yeah, like the goose taking a dump on you. Sorry if I'm saying it so aggressively, like taking a fat dump on you. Yeah, a goose pooping on you would make you stinky, and that would attract, you know, other animals towards you. Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be a great way to implement the goose. Please, Hinterland, make it happen. You can send my paycheck to this address. I'm kidding. No, just take my idea, run with it. I don't even want payment. Just give me credit for it, and add it to the game, please. Probably gonna need more coffee. Probably gonna need more water. Now that I think about it. You know, I should have done this before. Before leaving. I'm dumb. Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll just take an energy drink. Right before the rope climb. And if we get tired, I'll just drink a coffee.
I need something to drink and soon.
Oh yeah, my soup. Here. Drink that. Drink your scoop. I need to make me some soup. Some emotional support soup. Since my mom's going away for a little bit more. God damn it. Poorly timed, but that's fine. I'm ready for it this time, hopefully. And now that it's getting warmer, we finally had a 40-degree day today. Maybe that'll help like warmer weather. Spring will be here soonish. So hopefully that helps, you know, that the warmer weather. See, I want to take, okay. I kind of like this idea of the Canadian flag up in the air, and the only thing you see in the background is just like mountains. I don't want those barrels there. I think I found it. This looks great. I'm gonna take a couple, and then when we get to the end, I'll decide which ones I actually want to submit. It's not gonna be centered, but that's fine. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's it for that one. That one's really good. I love that. I hope I make you Canadians proud with this one. Well, yeah, like I said, we'll take a couple. And that one should count. It has like the distance and the distant mountains in the background. It should count. I also like this one right here. Hold on, let's get to like... There we go. I'm also taking these all in color too. Hopefully with enough photo film. They're remaking Far Cry 3? Oh my god. Of course they are, because they need something to make them money. And what better way to make money than by recreating nostalgia? Because apparently the company's so incompetent that they can't make a new game that captures the same nostalgia. You know, I should not have taken that there. Damn, should have just taken the coffee. Okay, so, and then quickly switch to that. Yeah. This could be a little wildlife one. Just don't hit a borb. It didn't switch fast enough. Beautiful borb. I don't know if that's good though. I don't know if that's like perfect. Okay. We still have 3 days to do this. So we can take our time to get some photos, but we definitely need to get to the airfield by the morning of day 18. Because that would give us... Well, that might be overkill, but that's fine. We have the teardrop we could take a picture of. The ogre's teardrop's pretty good. Careful not to fall off. Imagine die. This is actually a new way to die in the game now that I realize it. You're in photo mode with the camera and then you walk off a ledge like an idiot. That's a great new way to die. Add that to the list. That's a really good one though. I like that one. Let's take the interior one as well. Nadia's got to go. Thank you for joining, Nadia. Have a good night. And yes, give Kitty lots of pats and treats. And love. Well, maybe don't give Kitty too many treats. It's probably not good for their health. Give them lots of pats and love. And the appropriate amount of treats. Oh. Stop it. Stop doing that, game. If I see more ptarmigans, I'm going to try again with the ptarmigan photo. Oh no, not the headache. Anything but the headache. I got a lone Tarmy. Come here. No, no, no. Fly up towards me, you stupid Borb. Oh, if it could fly towards me, that'd be perfect. I can catch it, like, super zoomed in. Oh, could you imagine? Oh, is that it over there? Maybe that was a different one. Oh, there's another one. Borb, fly towards me. Oh, I had it. Oh, it was so good. You can barely see it. Yeah, a white Borb with a white background is probably not great. Like right here. There we go. Oh yeah, we were running out of film. We gotta be careful here. I got 12 left. Reloading! Should have grabbed more. Oh well. There might be some at the airfield. Anyone remember if I ran into colored film at the airfield? No? I guess it doesn't have to be colored, but I would prefer it to be colored. Versus like sepia. Ooh, you know what? I kind of want my my safe house picture to be in black and white, almost as if it's in the past. Yeah, I think I might do that. Oh, maybe I'll take both. But now I have to find black and white though. Fuck. Take a little coffee. We get at least last until we get to the... Oh, we don't have well-fed anymore. Or, well-fed. Warming. Yeah, whatever.
Come on, come on.
Wait, that didn't... Oh, that did work. It's just weird, like, the way it worked. If I could sneak up on a wolf eating a rabbit or ptarmigan, that would actually be pretty good as well. But I don't know if Anna would be able to stomach that. I feel like that would be against the spirit of the challenge. You know, I'm wondering how they're gonna, you know, judge all of these entries. I can't imagine how many people are gonna enter. But it's gotta be in the dozens, right? There's gonna be a lot of entrants and they gotta sift through all those streams and videos. I'm curious how they're gonna do that. Because like I know on YouTube you can speed things up to ×2. But if you want to go higher, you need to have YouTube Premium. I don't know about on Twitch though. No idea how that works. If you could like speed it up or whatever. There is a wolf and it's if I scare it and it comes toward me, I might try to take a picture. I might try to snag one of them like charging towards me. It'll look like it's charging me, but it won't be, hopefully. Ah, here we go. Yeah, wolf running after a deer. Well, there won't be any deer here. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? No, I don't think I get scared at this point. I think I'm boned. Oh no. Oh, I can't climb this. I thought you could. No, you can't scare it again. Okay. I'm gonna break my mouse doing this. Please don't be bleeding. Like the wolf, I mean.
Okay, gotta stop that blood loss.
Okay. I don't see any blood on the wolf. I was gonna see if that could work. Oh yeah, I should probably not be near that. Hopefully that doesn't disqualify me. Ouchie. What else? Okay, we got this for pain. The sprained wrist we can just deal with. Oh boy, I don't know. It's not bleeding, so it shouldn't die. It's very much alive. Oh, we might not be able to climb the rope if we have a sprained wrist. This is why I brought this with me. And I hope I'm not disqualified for it. It wasn't in the rules. No, the wrong thing! Wrong thing, you idiot! Oh, I had the camera out for a second. I'm playing with fire here, literally. No, run towards me. I kind of want them to run towards me. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. If they charge me though, I'm gonna have to take their stim. Ah! Fuck! I just don't have energy right now. I'm gonna have to take it anyways, so screw it. Let's stop playing with fire here. Ooh, that was close though. That could have been the end render right there, unfortunately. And that's why I brought the flare gun with me. There's nothing about it in the rules, so hopefully it's fine. Something off about the wind there. And you know what? If it does disqualify me, that's fine. This was still fun, though, to do. I don't think I'll attempt it again, though, for this specific run of the challenge. Thought I heard a wolf. Alright. Let's go. Let me see if I have a birch tea. I'll drink it after this. Well, we're gonna sleep in the cabin, so I'll just use a herbal tea. One thing I did learn about the herbal teas, though, that's kind of interesting. If you drink it and don't sleep right away, oh shit, the effects are like still there. Like you'll still have the effects from the herbal tea for a long time. I don't know when if it wears off though, but it doesn't actually use it until you use it. Wasn't there another rope climb? I thought there was two. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just being a dumbass. I know I'm being a dumbass because I just fell down a cliff, basically. Okay. How are things doing? Not great. We're just gonna sleep off those, sprains. Here, we got this for pain. Not necessary,
I'm so
but...
tired I could lay down right here.
There. Nothing's gonna kill me, right? No, I don't think so. Okay. Agua? Oh, we're full. Okay. Herbal tea! I always forget to do that! I'm so dumb. Or at least the stupid birch bark tea. At this point, what is their point? Do I have one? I do. Let's just take half. It's not necessary. I think we'll get most of our health by the time we wake up. Oh man. I really hope I'm not disqualified for using that flare gun, but I won't be mad about it, obviously. I think they just need to maybe specify like which items you can and cannot use. And like they mentioned you can't use a flare, maybe clarify you can use a flare gun at the very least. I think that would be fair for the next run of this challenge if they ever do it again. Or a similar challenge in the future. Okay. Reload everything.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Listen, you stop complaining. What? Let me look at the pictures we got here. Oh, that is kind of cool, but it is hard to see. That's why I kind of want one where it's like flying towards me. See, that one's great. I love that one. That one's incredible. This one's pretty. That one's okay, and that one's okay as well. Yeah, I don't like that one. The other one's better, but I don't want that to be my submission. If I can help it. Okay. I'm not gonna bother warming anything up since the exit's really close by. And the temperatures shouldn't be too bad. Like, how cold is it? Yeah, -6. We're fine. I will grab some of these though. Maybe we'll pass by a deer over here. You know, normally you get a bag of potatoes out here, but not this time. And I don't know why there'd be potatoes. I'm hunting deer. And by hunting, I mean the perfect picture of a deer. I think I fucked it up, though. No! Oh, is it because I moved? I kind of like that one. It's so cute. Oh, it was up here? Oh, you bitch. Let's get out of here. I kind of liked it when it was looking at me. Like it was trying to peek over, like something up there. But obviously because the game's code is so, you know, rudimentary when it comes to stealth, they don't notice anything. No, see, this is kind of bland. If I can get closer without scaring it. I don't know what the distance is. Oh, I can walk while doing this. Okay. It's really not that far. Let's see if we can try it again with this one over here. See, if it can start running towards me, that would be perfect. Because you can't really get a good picture of them unless they run towards you. Too close. Well, let's get out of here. You know, I am keeping up a little bit. Oh, you have to like slow down for that? That's so dumb. Oh, fuck me. Let's try this again. We're on the way to the exit. It's like right there in front of me. Past these trees. That one's not terrible. I can use the flare gun, it's safe? Okay, good to know. Here, let me try to do this. I want it to run towards me. Let's get out of here. We're just wasting film at this point. I would have loved to have one of the wolf running towards me. But yeah, no, Wolfie did not cooperate. I don't think it matters, Castle, to be fair, because if they don't say anything that specifies you can't use the flare gun, I don't think it matters if you shoot it right next to you. I mean, we can use gasoline and there's fumes in that. I'm assuming we can use the gasoline to refill like our lanterns. We just can't use it as an accelerant. I haven't been using it as an accelerant for fires, that's for sure. But I've been filling up the lantern. In order to do that, you kind of have the gas near you, and that has fumes coming out of it. No different than an accelerant. So, yeah. I think it's fine. You know, I can't remember the last time I went up that path. I think ever since we all collectively found out that that it leads you to hell on Earth. Or at least hell on Great Bear Island. I have not even bothered going up this path anymore. Kind of like this a little bit. There. Last one. You've got to go. Let's get out of here. You got the backstory figured out. Nice. You know, maybe I'll look into the mods and see if there's anything that affects fishing. Then maybe we can build this only fish challenge together. We can use mods and I can do the run for you on stream. Just specify. Why am I going up the tree? Specify the rules for it, and then let me know. You can share it. I guess you could go to the Long Dark Mods website and search fish and see if there's anything that comes up. I'm sure there's a couple. I just don't know what they would do. I kind of want to go into standing mode here and also grab a drink. Let me go get a drink real quick, and then I'm going to put the desk in standing mode, and I'll put an ad as well. All right, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're in standing mode now. Hopefully I'm centered. Okay, I think we're good. I read the description. It looks good. Yeah. I'll look into it when I get a chance and see what we can do. But I think it might require mods for the time being. Oh, I got my health bar back. Okay, we're good. Because I know we're going to lose a little bit more here in a bit. Okay, so we should have about, like, what, 2.5 days left? Yeah, like 2.5 days, roughly. Yeah, 2.5. Just want to double check.
I felt so cold in my life.
I don't remember climbing up this high. To get up here. I'm actually curious, how much did I walk today? I went to 4 different stores today. Damn! 2.3 miles, 6,400 steps. Not bad. Felt like more. Oh, Castle. In preparation for Requiem, I've been watching a little bit of Resident Evil related lore stuff, and I found a video about that talked about all the different viruses and plagues and all that from the games throughout the whole franchise. It was like a 22-minute long video, so they talked about all of them in 22 minutes. I did not realize how important Village is for the whole franchise, because Village is technically where it all starts. I mean, we know that much already, just from knowing how Mother Miranda was deeply connected with Spencer Oswald and his work. But like, I didn't realize that if it wasn't for her, I guess it just didn't cross my mind. If it wasn't for Mother Miranda and the mold, none of the other outbreaks would have ever happened. T virus, G virus, C, Ouroboros, Las Plagas, all that. None of that would have happened. I guess maybe Las Plagas could have happened still, but anything relating to the progenitor virus would have been... Oh, no sound? No sounds tonight. Yeah, there you got it. Never mind. I see what you meant. Yeah, anything relating to the progenitor virus would not have happened, which is basically the whole franchise. That's crazy. I didn't realize how important Village was for the lore. Oh, thank God. What, no sound effects so no one can steal them for you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that video kind of opened my eyes on how all the different viruses worked. Honestly, the scariest one from just like that video, the way they described all the viruses and stuff, was T Abyss from Revelations, just because it works on aquatic wildlife. And yeah, I don't know how we're gonna play Resident Evil Revelations, but I'm honestly like quivering in my pants right now, just because I know we have to fight underwater zombie creatures, and I'm not a fan of that. I really am not a fan of that. So that's something I'm going to dread. But we're going to have to do it eventually. And we have to do it before our next inevitable Resident Evil 4 playthrough. Oh, we can get really close to the rabbit. Yeah, we can get really close to the rabbit. I don't think you can get this close to the ptarmigan. Oh. With his little ears out, that's adorable. Alright, let's get to shelter. Yeah, I kind of want to get into the lore a little bit more of the games. Now that Requiem's coming out, and I've got Resident Evil Fever. I mean, I've had it for a while, but I need to know more. We need to play Zero too, at some point. Zero's kind of terrifying from the description I got from that video. Because it's all T-virus stuff. Zombies, whatever. But it's by the original creator of the T-virus, so it's like even worse. It's even more terrifying. Yeah, I don't want to talk about leaks. No leaks about Requiem. Zero leaks about Requiem. We have 2 more weeks. Yeah, the lore's so good until you get to 2012 and 2013. Oh, God. Alright, let's warm up here for a bit. Maybe just rest as well. Can't really light a fire here, so I guess I'll bring these with me. Okay. Our options are limited. I don't think I want pictures straight up of the workers, though. I think we'll take these 2. And I think that's it. Tickets, please. Ooh, let's take that. Hell yeah. Yeah. There we go. No, I think he worked directly under the president. No. He worked? I don't know. He worked with one group for a little bit, and then he started working under the president. That's when you get to Resident Evil 4. I don't think he was part of the BSAA at any point. I'm not entirely sure. Can you take the benches? No, because I don't think we have enough room for a bench in our upcoming photo shoot over at the airfield. Yeah, we don't have room. We'll do 1 more hour. That should be enough time to get to the paddock at the very least. And then we should be at about 2 days left at this point. I'll grab it just in case. I wouldn't be surprised if there's... Yep, there we go. Okay. See, one thing I definitely wanted to try to do is get the ptarmigans here, but we already messed around with the ptarmigans too much. I think I'd rather take a chance at trying to get a wolf to chase a deer. Kind of like this. This tree's a little in the way. derelict station. I don't know if it's necessarily like supposed to be pictures of like a building or structure. I think it's more of like an environmental thing. So I think some of the ones I have don't really qualify. I think the one with the flag flying, with the mountains in the background, I think that does count. But the one with the weather station is not necessarily like quite what they're looking for. I think they're looking more for like a nature. Let me check. Like a more of like a vista type, you know, viewpoint. Breathtaking landscape or vista captured on your truck. Yeah, so they're looking more for like a vista or like a horizon, natural formations of rock and forests and all that. Not buildings. Maybe I'm guessing a building could be in the frame, but not necessarily the main focus. Group he was under was Army related BSAA. Yeah, that was one of the DS games, wasn't it? Or not DS. Was it DS? Yeah, I think it was during the DS era. Before 4 came out, I think there was a DS game where it shows what happened. Oh wait, was it? Oh no, it was one of the movies, right? I think you kept mentioning it. Isn't it Dark Chronicles or something like that? Or Infinite Darkness, something like that. I think it was Infinite Darkness. Yeah. Right? Was that the one? Is that the prelude to Resident Evil 4? Where Krauser goes insane or whatever? Either way, whatever, you know, movie or game that explains why Krauser became, you know, evil. That came out first, right? And then 4 came out. Was it a movie? Was it a DS game? I don't remember. Alright, I would love to finish this soon, so let's just try to get through this quickly. See, I need to be taking pictures of the sunrises and sunsets. Because those are like Dark Chronicles. Okay. Great name, by the way. Capcom. Incredible name for a game. Yeah, let's try to get some sunrise and sunset pictures, because those are usually the best. The rail shooter? And that's what explained what happened with Operation Javier, whatever it was called? That? They chose that? As the prelude to Resident Evil 4? That's crazy. That's insane. That was the Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah. Same type of game. It also recaps. Yeah, RE2. Yeah. It explains what Leon did after RE2, basically. My YouTube like shorts algorithm is like insane right now. It's mostly Halo shorts, but then like as soon as I click something else, I watch one Smiling Friends short, and all of a sudden 25% of my shorts are Smiling Friends. And then I've been getting a lot of Fallout because of the Fallout show, Stardew because I'm playing a shitload of Stardew, and now Resident Evil. It's just like all over the place. It's crazy. And I clicked a Key and Peele short earlier today, and now I'm gonna get Key and Peele. I guarantee you. I fucking love Key and Peele. I need to finish rewatching that. I started rewatching it before they removed it off Hulu, and I don't need to watch the rest. It's such a good show. It was a short on the Harry Potter parody skit that was so fucking funny. Now this wand here has a silencer. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, special effects. Bonk. I got hit by one. That oh my god, love Key and Peele. Love me some Key and Peele. I wonder if they'll ever do like a reunion show or something like that. Like a one-time special. That would be kind of cool. It's been a while. I think it's been over 10 years since the show ended. They could have done a 10-year Key and Peele special, like just a one-off special episode. But yeah, maybe they'll save it for later. Maybe like 20 years. They're still young-ish. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. You know, I'd love to get to the paddock today. Let's try to do that. Have I looted these yet for food? You know, I should check, because if it's already been registered, then there's no point in continuing. Wolf struggles 1-0, wolves killed. Okay. Good. We didn't even win that struggle. The wolf just gave up. I guess technically it's a lose-lose situation there. Like the wolf ran away because I scared it. I guess I broke its morale. But it doesn't say I won technically. I think you only technically win a struggle when you kill it in the struggle. Like you shoot it with the revolver, which that's something I did not know until recently. If you use the revolver during a wolf struggle, eventually your character just shoots the revolver at the wolf. You just start kind of like bashing it at first and then you shoot it. I did not know that. So I guess if you kill it mid-struggle, then that counts as a victory. But if you break its morale and it runs away, it counts as a loss. It doesn't really... I guess it's a loss for both of you. Resident Evil Revelation 1 was originally on DS. Jesus Christ, what were they thinking? Was that before or after 4? I think that was after 4, right? I think it was 4... Because I don't consider Revelations and 1 or 2 to be mainline games, but like it's a, you know, a major spin-off series, I guess, in the franchise. Of the main bigger games where the story actually affects the overall franchise. I think it was 4, then Revelations, right? And then 5? Actually, no, I think 0 came out before 5. Yeah. I think in the video where it was talking about the different viruses, I think it mentions that 0 came out before 5, and then 5 came out. I don't know. Capcom's over here making Resident Evil games like RGG makes Yakuza games. Somehow, they release like 2 games a year. I just don't know how they do it. At some point, they used to do that. I don't think they do that anymore. Well, not recently. Capcom's taking its time with their games. At the very least. RGG. I don't know how they're able to churn out a game every year. At one point, they had 3 games come out within a 12-month span. Don't know how they managed to do that. To be fair, one of them was a smaller spin-off. But still, I don't know how they're able to do that. That just seems like... Some of those games should have been dog water, but no, those were all really good games. I think it was... I think it was Ishin, which is like a spin-off samurai game. And then Gaiden, which was a pre-sequel, something like that. And then 8, Infinite Wealth. I'm talking about Yakuza games as if everyone here is familiar with them, but I love them. They are so good. I would love it if everyone here fell in love with the Yakuza franchise so that I can play them on stream. But I really can't force y'all to do that. Mostly because most of them are in Japanese only. Actually, I think they all might be in English as well now, because they did re-releases of some of them. I think the only ones that might not be in English are 4, 5, and 6. Maybe. No. They might have done the English dub when they did the remasters. I don't know. But either way, I would love to play those on stream. I did play one on stream briefly. Yeah, it's basically Japanese GTA. But it's a little different. It's not quite GTA. It's its own thing. I would love to play them on stream. I did play a little bit of one. But yeah, that was back when the channel views weren't quite what they are now when it comes to streams. I think I could get away with it now. But we'll see. I do have a couple of those that I do own. A couple of them. Okay. We are running on 1.5 days here as soon as we wake up. Actually, I think technically now we're at 1.5 as of right now. A little bit ago. I hope the new release, which apparently comes out on Thursday, the remake for the 3rd game, plus a spin-off, like, side game that they're making that ties into the 3rd game. I hope it does well, because they've been on a really bad streak lately. But I don't think it's RGG, the developers. I think it's Sega just being... Sega pulling a Nintendo, or even better, a Ubisoft. Sega has just been doing some really shady shit when it comes to the Yakuza / Like a Dragon franchise as of late. It's just really bad, shady, anti-consumer practices. For one, they released a remaster of the prequel game to the whole series last year. And in the process of releasing that, they also re-released the remakes to the first 2 games. For some reason, they re-released them. They remastered the remakes. Why are we remastering remakes? Hello, Naughty Dog. Or I guess they did the other way around. They remade the remasters. They remastered the remakes of the first 2 games alongside the remaster of the prequel game. I guess it was called a director's cut, so it's a little different. And when they did that, they made legacy versions of the old versions of the games and unlisted them on Steam. So that's 3 big punches to RGG's PR right there. And it's probably because of Sega. And now, when they release the 3rd remake, which is coming out on Thursday, I guarantee you Yakuza 3 is going to get delisted on Steam. At least we have GOG. GOG still has the original versions. They don't even have the remakes on there. Or the re-releases, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, the director's cut of 0, and then the remasters of the first 2 remakes. It's so weird. Why are we doing this? Why are we remastering remakes or remaking remasters? Hello? Just make a new game. Jesus. The effort they put into those 3 re-releases, that could have gone to making a whole new game. They could have remastered the 4th game alongside the 3rd game. Because then, at the very least, they've remastered the games, or remade them or whatever, up to the PlayStation 4 era of the games. And after that, the oldest one would be the PlayStation. Yeah, would be the PlayStation 4 era, because the third and the fourth game is part of the PlayStation 3 era. Yeah, why didn't they just do that? Why didn't they just remake the fourth game instead of re-releasing 3 other games, and then pissing off their entire fan base? Also, apparently the demo is hot garbage for the third remake. Anyways, hopefully you didn't bore anyone. What were we talking about again? Japanese GTA? AKA Yakuza, AKA Like a Dragon. It's weird how they're like naming them. I think they're naming them Like a Dragon moving forward because the franchise has deviated from the Yakuza world a little bit. But like if they're talking about or remaking older games, they're gonna keep Yakuza because it's part of the original Yakuza saga. I like the direction they're going with the Like a Dragon saga, though. It's technically 4 games in, if you include the 2 spin-offs, which are important for their stories of the 2 main games. Look at that right there. No wolves. See, I think this is great right there. I love the contrast of colors. We got the light blue at the top, the pink strip in the middle, and the white ground on the bottom. Enjoy the original reason why Capcom put Resident Evil Revelations 1 on the DS. What was the original reason? Okay, let's just not dilly-dally here and take our safe house picture. Now kind of wish I had woodworking tools because then I could take a picture of an airplane and then put it on the wall. And then it would be more representative of the full region, of the full FAR territory. But you know what? That's fine because we have, you know, all these signs about the airfield. I think we're good. What? That changed. Oh, the 2D model is not correct. Why does it say Vale Station? Huh. Interesting. Tickets. There we go. These won't be too big. Perfect. Okay, so let's get rid of this one.
Getting a bit thirsty.
This is great. And I think that's all we need. Let me take one as is in the event we don't get a glimmer fog. Trying to center get the camera to line up perfectly. I kind of don't want the door on the right or the left. There we go. Okay, and that's in the event we don't get the glimmer fog. That will be my submission. It's for a new gameplay mechanic, but guess what? A couple of tweaks later, and they could have done a full board launch instead of double ports. What do you mean? Double port? I don't know what you're talking about now. I'm confused. Anyways, okay, we've got 3 of our pictures. All right, well, look at that. That is gorgeous. You know what? Can we get this plane in view? This would be perfect. Just to show personalization. No, I don't. I just want it to be... To make it look like the airfield was still... operating. That's what I wanted it to look like. And that's what it looks like. Oh, this is it. This is my Vista / environmental scene. That is my submission for that. Now we just need wildlife. Alright. I mean, we got rabbits here. If I can lure a wolf to get a rabbit, that could work. No, that's the safe house scene here. That's exactly how I imagined it. That looks as if the airport was still running, just no person in the view. Like, it looks great. Look at this. It looks like it's in operation. We just need the lights, though. But we'll wait for that. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I can trigger an aurora tonight, and maybe that'll trigger a glimmer fog the next day. We have one more day still. We have until tomorrow, just before the sun starts dropping down the horizon on the dial there. Yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 4 days. Where am I going? I hear wolves. If I can get my hands on some meat without killing an animal, then maybe I can use that to lure a wolf. That could work.
If I can drop any of this here.
But I don't think I found any meat around here to use. Alright, get in there. Every time I do this, because I've done this twice now, I can't stop thinking about those batteries from the teaser trailer. I wonder if they're going to change how the batteries work. Maybe specific to Wintermute and they won't be used for survival. That could be what they're doing. Castle, I think I've lost all all interest in this conversation about Revelations 1 and how it was launched. I think I've moved on mentally from that. Yes, let me just make this coil of metal out of this scrap metal. That totally makes sense. Alright, and it's officially fixed, technically. Even if we don't turn it on. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, it was busted there for a second. Interesting. Regardless if you turn it on, once you fully fix it, it will trigger the aurora, no matter if you want it, no matter if you turn it on or off. Let me get some rest. Maybe not here. Well, how much food do I have? I don't have a lot of water, so let's get some water. There we go. Anything I don't need, I'll just dump it here. But I think we're good. Don't really need that. There's more food downstairs. I can cook if I need to. Like that. Don't really need to do anything major. Let's just rest a little. See if maybe we get a glimmer fog here shortly, but no guarantees. There hasn't been an aurora in a while. Although I definitely have seen 2 glimmer fog events after an aurora, like one day and then another glimmer fog the next. Actually, not. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think they're necessary to actually trigger Glimmer Fog and Aurora. I think it's just the normal pattern is you have an Aurora that triggers a Glimmer Fog the next day or 2 days later sometimes. It's kind of weird. Not consistent. No, you don't have to turn it on to trigger the Aurora. What triggers the Aurora is completing the repairs. Turning it on is what you need to do in order to actually use the radio. That's what you actually need to use the radio. Great. Great. Love that. Just sleep a little bit longer. Oh, back. I'm back. We're so close, and I want to end the stream soon. Please. Too bad there's no shower rabbit upstairs. Then I could use that to lure in a wolf. I was hearing wolves earlier. Let's see if we can spot them. There's deer over there. Oh, you know what? Where the wolves usually hang out? Past this hill. Ooh, here's another thought. During a Glimmer Fog, I take a picture of wildlife. I'm not doing it during an Aurora. That's Sudoku. There's one right there. Are there timber wolves? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, during a Glimmer Fog, I can take a picture of a deer maybe. And maybe try to capture one of those little, like, glows that happen. Sparks, whatever you want to call them. That change the color of the air. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, why don't you woo over here? This is playing with fire. I'm just going to have this primed and ready. Oh, those... Oh, God. It was behind me. Dude, you weren't even over the hill. Okay, you got to chase me a while, bud. Oh, that deer's so far away. I hope this particular idea isn't against the spirit of the challenge, getting a deer killed. But you know what? It's nature. I'm just helping them find their food, that's all. I should probably run because they do eventually just get tired of chasing you and start charging right away. That's what this baby's for. And hopefully it works. Should probably drink a little coffee. Just to give myself a little boost. See, now I gotta get past the deer so that I don't trigger the deer to run quite yet. Ugh. We're so close here. So if I have the camera out and I press 2. Yeah. Oh, also I have the wrong color in. Oh, that last picture was in sepia. No! Oh, we gotta take another picture of that. Fuck. I got too close. It's a little too risky to check now. Okay, we gotta take something at sunset tonight. It'll trigger an aurora, so it'll be nice and clear. I can't believe that happened. Okay, this wolf chasing that... Okay, here we go, here we go. Here we go. No, no, come on. Go after the deer, you idiot. Oh, I ruined it by running. And they're getting so much further away. I gotta loop around. It was so perfect. I had to ruin it. Boy, if I get lost here, I'm kind of boned. Please. Oh, it's when you crouch. That's what triggers it to go for the wolf or the deer? What? Where are you going? Hey! Come back here! Oh my god. Okay, I can see the airfield over there. Don't go further that way! I mean, it's closer to the airfield, but... Fuck! It's still kind of going for them, but it's like... not actively running towards them. It's gonna lose sight of them eventually. Did it go for it? No, it's still go. Oh my god. Why can't the wolf catch up to the deer? I guess this will kind of work. It's going for that one specifically, and it's just not able to catch up. Can you not? Why? Is it because I ran? Oh my god, dude. This is getting really annoying. There's more wolves over there. I'm surrounded by wolves now. Technically. How cold is it? Oh, it's only... Okay, I'm above freezing. We're good. How do I get it to go for them again? I think it's a proximity thing. If I go too far that way, I'm going to hit the other wolves. Okay. Why, though? Usually when the wolf starts chasing a deer, it starts running. What's the difference here? I'm too far for this to be a good photo. Why is the wolf not actively chasing them? I don't understand. Okay, well now we got deers on the airfield. I can't tell if the AI is just bugged here. This particular wolf is not wolfing. Like, normally when the deer starts running... Oh, it's really close. Yes! Yes! This is what I needed! No, it's going too far the other way! This is not what I was hoping for, but you know what? This is the only opportunity I have. It's a grim one, and I don't think Anna would necessarily love to take this picture, but it's the only option I have. Okay, I'm gonna take another one. There we go. That was the one. Yes. That's it. I give up on that one. That's my submission. That last one. Okay, I'm gonna vomit because we need to retake our Vista one. Technically, I would like to retake my safe house one, but we'll see if we get the glimmer fog. I'll take one during the aurora to see how it looks, but I don't think it's going to be nearly bright enough. Maybe I can use the lantern that I have to brighten things up just enough, but we'll see. And then in the morning I'll take another Vista one. It was like a little bit past morning, so it should happen potentially. It's just the color might be different. Let's see what we got here. Okay. That one's good though. I will admit that. Yeah, that's great, but it's not in color though. Fuck. That one right there is my submission. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I don't know if they want how they're gonna actually judge these. Are they just gonna look at the video? But I'll take a close up of each of them. Dude, that looks so good. It's just all it needs is the lights to be on, and it would be perfect. Oh, interesting. Even the doors are technically in frame. I guess it gets cut off a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to sleep 6 hours. Fuck. Please don't be a short Aurora, please. Yeah, this does not look good, in my opinion. What in the potato graphics? What's up with my shadows? Hold on. Advanced. What is it under? Oh, did I turn these off? Wait, my terrain blending is off? Wait. What? These shouldn't be off. My visual enhancements have been partially off. We're on ultra. What was the thing that sharpens things up? Why are the shadows so pixelated? Okay. Oh, maybe that's why. That's much better. I mean, this is... It could be worse. But if I don't have another opportunity, then this will be my submission, I guess. Okay. Did I get the... Yes, the light in frame is lit up. Good. Okay. Let's go to bed. Wake up before dawn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not tired. Yeah, my settings were like messed up. I definitely don't need the shadows to be fully sharp, so I'll turn those off in a little bit, but yeah. I don't know why my terrain blending was off. That's so weird. Oh shit, we might not have a clear morning. Fuck. Okay, it's clearing up. By the looks of it. We are on day 19. We have until the sun basically reaches the edge of the dial there and the moon appears. Oh no. I think it's too late for a good vista with the sunrise. Yeah, it's too late. It's basically midday. Well, calmed down, but it's still... Why does the airfield suck literal ass? Dude, it's making no noise, and then I go outside and it's loud as hell. It's like a false sense of the fucking sky clearing. I don't think we're gonna get that glimmer fog. Oh my god. Alright, this is acceptable, I guess, but there's no sun. Look at all the wildlife on the field. Let me take a couple and see what I like. Let's get one from up here. Oh, this is the end of the run. That looks great. I kind of like that. With the radio right there. Or even better, this one right here. Ooh, you know what? To hell with the other one. To hell with it. This has the plane in view too. I hope this counts. It should, right? Okay, that's an option. I like that one. Anything else we can get from up here? I mean, other than mountains, not really. If the sun could just, like, come out right before sunset, that would be perfect. See, it switches it to sepia right there. Reload. Reload. Where did sepia... The camera broke. I broke the camera. The camera broke. What the fuck? Hold on, the camera broke. I can't reload it. Look. I'm resuming. I did a quick save there. Okay. Oh, there's color in there. Oh, it ate the sepia. Oh. That's not good. It ate the sepia film. Interesting. So if you put the camera away in the middle of a camera film reload, it eats the film. Huh. Interesting. So we don't need these to be ultra. Gonna be honest. Alright, this will be our last opportunity here, but we are literally hours, in-game hours away from the challenge being ended. Officially. We're not going to get that glimmer fog, so we're just going to submit the one for the one that we did overnight during the Aurora, and that's it. The challenge is technically over. We have a dog water sky. Yeah, that's it. My run is over. These are my submissions for the photos. For wildlife, I am submitting this one. Hopefully that doesn't go against the spirit of the challenge. For our Vista / environmental themed picture, we're going for this one. Hopefully it counts because we got mountains in the background and all that. And for our safe house one, we're going for this one. And honestly, it does look a lot better. Even though it's technically during an Aurora, the lantern does help. I like it. That's our safe house one. All right. That is my submission for Anna the Vegan. Hopefully I don't get disqualified for any
My tongue feels
particular
like
reason.
sandpaper.
Hopefully the photos are fine. I think they turned out okay. Too good. There's a range there. Let's do one last save here. I don't think I'll be deleting this though right away. I kind of want to hold on to it for a little while. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. This has inspired me to do my redo my vegan challenge that I did a couple years ago. I think at this point, it's a lot harsher than this one. It has stricter rules. I almost said more stricter. It has much stricter rules. And I think we'll do that maybe sometime in the future. But yeah, this was very fun. This is my first tournament that I entered in that was run by the Long Dark Tournaments community. And I'll go ahead and submit this right after the stream ends. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Please make sure you leave a like on the live stream. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Jesus Christ. Let me go to the tournament page to make sure that's all I need to do. I think I just need to make a playlist with the streams and or videos. Make sure to show your stats. I didn't do that. Sorry about that. Hold on. Here are the stats. Resume. Hey, look, this looks familiar. Sorry about that. Stats. I'll just scroll through it slowly. Or I think the point of it is that you show meat consumed, right? Which is a stat, I think, right? I don't think that counts like meat with canned meat, essentially, or snacks. Okay, wolves killed 0. Bears killed 0. Moose killed 0. Deers killed 0. Rabbits killed 0. Rabbits snared 0. Ptarmigans killed 0. Cougars 0. There weren't even cougars. Meat consumed 0. Fish consumed 0. Fish caught. I don't think that matters. Meat harvested, that doesn't matter. I don't think anything else matters, but we'll do a quickie little scroll through from the top, just in case if they want to see everything. Yeah, make sure you leave a like on the live stream, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. What else? Hopefully there'll be a new the Long Dark video sometime later this month. The next one I want to do is a raft video. It should be relatively short, and then after that there's going to be the Long Dark misconception video, part 3. And after that, I think we're just going to continue with raft because I need to do more damage on the raft side until episode 5 drops. Okay, we went over all those. Those are the animals. And then we're here. Used items looted 356. Nice. I crafted a lot of items. Fire started 8. Wow, that's actually not that bad. They were all pot bellies. There were 2-slot stoves. There were 6-slot stoves. I mean, or the forge, and hopefully the forge is fine. I'm assuming it is because it's basically just like a pot belly. It's an enclosed stove with a ventilation system. All right, and then let me double check. Show your stats, the 3 pictures you submitted at the end of the last video of your playlist, and submit. Judges will decide on the best pictures. And okay, that's it. That's it, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good night. I will see you on Thursday for I forgot. Bye.